Merlin. Yeah. I just wanted to mention these words, yeah, are an indication of the intention, yeah. And then there are the words must abide by the words where there's no ambiguity, yes. Now, there's some cases and some statutes that I probably need to look at because one must abide by the words where there is no ambiguity, yes. There is no questioning about the actual meaning. Now, this word ambiguity, yes, I think it means, and I might look in a dictionary in just a moment, yes, that when it says, did the respondent receive notice and opportunity to be heard? There is no ambiguity. When the law says that the respondent has to receive at least 5 judicial days before court hearings, yeah, there's no ambiguity. When the law says that you cannot use a forgery to issue court orders, either the petitioner, the court officers, yes, or the court judges, yes, there is no ambiguity. There is no doubt about that. Now, I'm wanting to have custody of my sons, yes, and it looks to me that you have said, well, there is ambiguity in all the words because none of them mean what they say. It's kind of like we don't have to be the actual employees of the government. We can be their Nazi look-alike. Now, I want custody of my sons. Yes. I want to protect them. And I do not want them going through life confused about whether or not you in the sheriff's department are the actual employee or are you the look-alike. Could you find out what ambiguity means? Yeah. Now, an obligation verbally incurred is verbally extinguished. Yes. There is no question about this idea of verbal agreements. Yes. See, I have told you that I am going to sue you. Yes. Then I'm going to have you prosecuted. And then I'm going to introduce war crimes. Yes. Then I'm going to use the International Criminal Court. Now, the tort duty of parents to protect minor children. Yes. Excuse me. I have a duty to protect my 5 sons. Yes. They're in the wrong grades. You issued court orders without any notice or opportunity to be heard. You're using lookalikes to act the parts of actual government employees. I'm trying to protect Legina. Yes. I want to speak to Marilyn. Yes. And I want to have prosecuted her adopted father. Yeah. Now, today, right now, I want you to understand. I do not want my children confused about your top secret family way of doing things. And I'm going to use every court of the world to accomplish that. Now, the evolving restatement third of torts does not recognize the parent-minor-child relationship as an exception to the basic no duty to rescue rule. That means it is not an exception. Yes. There is no exception to me having an obligation to rescue my sons from the kidnapping and the being held hostage and the confusion of the government employees. There's no exception. Could you have Marilyn contact me? There are no exceptions.